Welcome to Billy Ho Sports. This week we are profiling Thistledown in Ohio for the Ohio Derby. Be sure to check out my preview and picks video for that one. It's already out. And today we're going to do one other feature or one other race from there, and it's going to be the Lady Jaqueline Stakes. That's for fillies. So those videos and many more you'll find in my 2024 Thoroughbred playlist. We're just beginning the summertime racing schedule. Next weekend, following the Ohio Derby, is my home track of Churchill Downs. We'll have the Stephen Foster that day with plenty of great stakes racing action that I'll cover. And then future races down the road, we have the Haskell, the Whitney, and all that great stuff. So be on the lookout for all that. In order you don't miss anything, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and smash that like button while you're at it, please. And leave a comment in the comment section if you'd like. Any questions or comments or suggestions for future shows is always good. So let's get started. Okay, well, we're going to change it up just a bit this time around, and we're going to start with the past performances, but stick around because after that, we're going to finalize our selections, and I'm going to profile a few races because I always show race replays if you follow me. So let's get into that. Okay, this is the Lady Jaqueline, mile and an eighth on the dirt. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. We have about 10 contenders in this race. So let's start with number one. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time profiling every horse, but I will tell you this, the race should favor early speed and inside position, but closers do have success as well. It is a $250,000 stakes race. So as you can see, number one here, Bata Kata ran a 59 and an optional 80K, had to drop all the way to 25K. So that's just not anything that I want to be interested in. It is good news that Saffie Joseph did claim this horse at the beginning of the year and seems to be getting her in the right direction. So hopefully he'll get her going. Another one, Magic Palace, just beaten by the weak speed figures. This one will take a 95 or so. You can see the early and the late pace. The early second call is 95. That's just not getting it done. Number 3, Dot Marie, same boat, even worse. Did run an 82 here against a lower company, but not. Frosty O'Toole is about the closest one that I've seen. Decent speed figures, some class, good jockey. Rocco Bowen is second in the standings. Just a quick reminder that you make sure you're subscribed to that channel and click that like button while you're at it. Much appreciated. So Frosty O'Toole maybe, but this is where we start our 3 contenders for reals. This is number 5, Musical Mischief, trained by Mike McCarthy. Edgar Morales is the rider. And we have highest speed figures in the race. 97 is pretty solid. Really good in the DuPont Stakes, running second to Shotgun Hottie. We'll take a look at that race here in just a few minutes. So she's really a good-looking horse. Did fare pretty good last year in American Oaks, which is a grade 1 company. So definitely high on the radar. Early running speed, good style, not bad in the post position. So all things point positive. Misty Vale is the other one. And she is another Mike Maker. And this is Ramon Vasquez riding. You can see just the 82 here in the Apple Blossom grade 1, but she was outclassed in a major way. That's a Dare Manor flying connection. And that was just a really strong race. But you can see previously in the Azeri grade 2, she just missed by a neck in that one. And she defeated the horse up here that defeated Musical Mischief. So we're going to look at the Azeri as well. And then the third contender is Corningstone, and that's Kenny McPeak, Brian Hernandez, the Kentucky Oaks Derby double duo. And won this race at 80K in 2X big speed figures, 90 at Churchill Downs, strong track. So everything points pretty good to this one being a contender. Is first in prime power. So 20% trainer in non-graded stakes, won the last race, is moving up in class. So she is a bit outclassed, I think, by the previous two we talked about, because they are more in graded stakes company than she is. Corningstone. Then you come down to Keys to Success. Not really looking like a strong contender because it's just not quite classy enough, but does have good speed figures in the last two races. So it's not really Luis Gonzalez in the 25% winner. So hot jockey combo last 14 days. So could be a in for a slice, I would say. I wouldn't be surprised on that. And then the last two may be the same. Red Hot Lass was the one that was most interesting. Yankee Dollar has some good speed figures, but 60K stakes races, so just a little bit outclassed, but not by much. Then you have Red Hot Lass, who is a Thistledown local and tuning up quite nicely for this race, running a couple of 90s before this little bit weaker 78 speed figure going a mile. I'm not 100% sure what the lower speed figure was for that one. But that is your field. And I think Red Hot Lass going to have a hard time from the outside post. I did want to show you this real quick. You do see the rail and the post 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pretty strong in 59 races, 25% wire to wire winners. But you do see 22% with some closers, so that's not bad. And that's just this. I don't like the race summary. That they usually rarely get that right. But let's finalize our selections and see what we're looking at. Okay, well, Musical Mischief, that second place finish in the DuPont Stakes was a very strong upfront running effort. She hits the stretch in the lead, but was just no match for Shotgun Hottie coming down the stretch, and she was easily passed up, but was much, I guess, second best by far. And then you go to the next horse that we're going to look at is Misty Vale. And this is where you want to toss the previous race when we were looking at the past performances, just outclassed and just didn't really get it done in that one. But if you go back one more race to a grade 2 Azeri, which is a higher class race by far than this one, she was in tight, got the inside rail, and nearly won the race. She was just caught at the wire, but the important part about it is she was, however, better than Shotgun Hottie, who ran fourth in that race. And we just saw Shotgun Hottie wheel back to defeat easily our previous horse, Musical Mischief. So what I'll do is I'll pair Misty Vale 1A and then Musical Mischief 1B on top, and I'll box those two in an exacta. I think either is capable of winning the race, but I do give the edge to Misty Vale just on those two races that I could see with the eyeball test. And then we have Corningstone, who's next. And it's hard to justify anyone else besides her getting up in the mix or these three altogether. But like I said, maybe the local Red Hot Lass, 3 straight wins, tuning up for the race. She set the pace here last year in the race, but just couldn't hold on. So maybe a change in strategy. She sits off a trip and could be a factor. So basically, like the trifecta you see, I'm going to do like a 5-6, and then we'll do 5, 6, 7, 10, and then go overall, something like that for a trifecta. And then, like I said, the 5-6 trifecta box. So that's going to do it for the Lady Jaqueline. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel. And I post new videos almost daily. So by subscribing, you're never going to miss out on any. Sometimes I get it right. So, plus the exciting stakes races coming this summer and fall, Breeders' Cup. Looking forward to all of it. So until next time, see you soon.